Even in just like the few short years that I've been in the Air Force, I've seen time and time again how many people that have also had their dreams or their life goals change. And the Air Force has been there to try to work with them as much as they possibly can to put them into a role that they're passionate about. Because I think overall the Air Force does want you to enjoy your career, because if you're not doing something that you're passionate about, you're probably not going to be good at it. And so they want to help find and couple the needs of the Air Force with something that you love to make something super powerful and really impact the military in a different way than if they were to just shove you into any job. So the thing that started it all was actually space camp, and I got to see the stars for the very first time, like without any light pollution, and started talking to these people about space camp, ended up going, and when I met these astronauts, I had heard so much about the military and how almost all of them were retired military fighter pilots, test pilots, and I knew that was something that I wanted to do. You know, my goals have kind of changed over the past couple of years, because my entire path in entering the military started because I wanted to be an astronaut. And now I no longer want to be an astronaut. So that always left me with the question of, well, why am I staying? Because if that dream has changed, what am I here for? And ultimately, it was because of the people that I've gotten to have. People are the most important thing in my entire life. And the fact that the Air Force, wherever I've gone, I have found family and friends and people that are going to take care of me. And to be honest, I don't really feel like that in any other job or role that I've gotten to have. The Air Force and the people in it are always going to have my back, and I think that's such a beautiful thing when looking at a mission that is so much bigger than yourself, and also having that family component of people that are always going to have your back. I joined in 2019 from the Air Force Academy, which, if you don't know, is a 4-year undergraduate institution that at the end you ultimately commission to being an officer in the Air Force or the Space Force. At first, to be honest, it was a really, really tough experience because the military is hard. But then I quickly found that my military people and family had always had my back. I had professors that really poured into me to ensure that I was going to stay. I ultimately ended up meeting my fiance my first year there, and now I have friends and family and people that I get to call loved ones from all across the U.S. because of the Air Force Academy. When I became Miss America, I knew it would be an unforgettable experience. But as a second lieutenant in the Air Force, this year has been about so much more than a title. It's about service, connection, and sharing a mission that I believe in. I've had the privilege of meeting more than 400,000 Americans at air shows, high schools, colleges, a robotics championship, baseball games, NASCAR races, and so much more. My goal has been to break down misconceptions and share the incredible opportunities the Air Force offers while learning so much about myself along the way. I've met women who didn't know you could wear a uniform and get your nails done. I met students who had no idea that you could be in the Air Force without being a pilot. And I met airmen who genuinely encouraged me all year long. Every step of the way, I felt the unwavering support of my Air Force family. Their encouragement and guidance have made this journey possible, and together, we've shared a message of commitment and service, proving that the Air Force can help you achieve your dreams. As my year as Miss America comes to a close, I'm grateful for this experience, and I'm proud to continue serving alongside the many incredible airmen I've had the chance to meet this year. This isn't just my journey, it's the legacy we're building for the next generation.